Faith, Belief, Knowledge by Eric Chamchoum. Welcome, dear viewers. The words faith, belief, and knowledge are often used interchangeably, as if they refer to the same thing. Yet they do not. Much of the confusion surrounding religion, science, and meaning does not arise from disagreement, but from language, from failing to distinguish how these concepts function. In this video, we will not argue for or against any worldview. We will simply clarify what faith, belief, and knowledge mean, how they differ, and why understanding the distinction matters. What is faith? Faith is trust placed in something that cannot be fully verified by evidence alone. It operates where certainty ends and commitment begins. Faith is not the absence of reason, nor is it blind acceptance. Rather, it is a posture of trust adopted in situations where knowledge is incomplete and proof is unavailable. Historically, faith has been associated with meaning, purpose, and ultimate concerns, questions that lie beyond measurement, yet remain central to human life. Augustine of Hippo wrote, and I quote, "Faith is believing what you do not see. The reward of this faith is to see what you believe." What is belief? Belief is the acceptance that something is true or likely to be true, even when certainty is incomplete. Beliefs are shaped by information, culture, upbringing, authority, and personal experience. They help us interpret the world and make sense of uncertainty. Unlike knowledge, beliefs do not require verification. And unlike faith, beliefs do not necessarily involve trust or commitment. They can be held lightly, revised, or abandoned as new information emerges. In this sense, belief occupies a middle ground between faith and knowledge. Bertrand Russell wrote, and I quote, "Belief in the truth of a proposition is no guarantee of its truth." What is knowledge? Knowledge is understanding that is grounded in evidence, reason, and verification. Unlike belief or faith, knowledge depends on justification, on reasons that can be examined, tested, and, in principle, shared with others. It is not simply what one feels to be true, but what can be shown to be true within a given framework of inquiry. Knowledge is therefore provisional rather than absolute. It evolves as new evidence emerges and as methods of understanding improve. In this sense, knowledge is not certainty, but the best available explanation we have at a given time. Socrates said, and I quote, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Faith, belief, and knowledge are not enemies. They are different ways humans relate to truth. Faith involves trust beyond what can be proven. Belief reflects interpretation shaped by experience and perspective. Knowledge rests on evidence, reason, and verification. Confusion arises when these modes are treated as the same. Clarity begins when we understand their differences and respect their limits. Understanding these distinctions helps us think more clearly and disagree more wisely. My personal reflection is this: faith and belief, when held without knowledge, can become dangerous. Not because faith or belief are wrong, but because they are no longer guided by understanding. Without knowledge, belief may harden into certainty, and faith may resist correction. When this happens, dialogue gives way to division, and conviction replaces inquiry. Knowledge does not eliminate faith or belief. It disciplines them, grounding them in humility, context, and responsibility. Knowledge builds a strong foundation for a peaceful humanity. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if this reflection was enlightening, and whether you agree or disagree. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my other videos by tapping on the elements shown on your screen, or go to my channel to explore more content.